Jeremy Sockman here today with a look at a movie that not only strives to entertain, but also help kids learn the alphabet. It's F for Fake from Orson Welles in 1973. But is learning your letters enough to recommend this one? Let's take a look. Good old Orson does a little magic and promises not to lie to us for an hour as he gives us the story of Elmire de Ory, famous art forger who had everyone fooled with his skills, and Clifford Irving, who released a fake biography of Howard Hughes. Seems like lots of people were fooled by the paintings and the book, especially the experts who shouldn't be.
Elmire's a true faker. Here, for instance, is a Van Dungan by Elmire. Van Dungan studied it carefully and then swore that he painted it himself.
It's not so much whether it's a real painting or a fake. It's whether it's a good fake or a bad fake.
Then old Orson reveals just how much he had to trick people in his own life, in Ireland, on the radio, and film. His point being, if so many professionals can be fooled, what's real in the first place? Then he wraps it up with a story about Picasso supposedly painting his girlfriend, only to find out they were all forgeries, and being all set to claim them as his own, only to find out they'd been destroyed. Spoiler alert, the big man was lying to us, just as he promised at the start of the movie.
Beginning, of all this, I did make you a promise. Remember?
I did promise that for 1 hour, I'd tell you only the truth. That hour, ladies and gentlemen, is over. For the past 17 minutes, I've been lying my head off.
Now F for Fake was a weird one. Documentary, a video essay, 90 minutes of bull. Call it what you want, just don't call it true. Seriously, don't. It says it's fake right there in the title. And on the one hand, you have to give old Orson credit. Dude invented the YouTube video essay 40 years before anyone else. Heck, before YouTube even. Now that's a magic trick.
A magician, he said, is just an actor.
Just one problem. See, F for Fake and Orson Welles want to tell you not to take truth or even art seriously, since you can never really know what's real or what's fake, even with so-called experts telling you. And that it doesn't really even matter in the end, since all art eventually falls to ruin, and some of the most beautiful creations have no names attached to them anyway. So why hold it to high regard?
It's a fact.
What's new are the
experts.
The experts.
The so-called experts,
Experts are the new oracles.
who are greatly pretentious,
They speak to us with the absolute authority of the computer.
pretend to know something what they only know very superficially.
And we bow down before them. Our works in stone, in paint, in print are spared, some of them for a few decades or a millennium or two. But everything must finally fall in war or wear away into the ultimate and universal ash. The triumphs and the frauds, the treasures and the fakes, a fact of life.
Take that to the next level and ask yourself, why hold this movie in high regard either? If everything is fleeting and doomed to entropic death, art is in the eye of the beholder and not the creator. And since F for Fake talks about events and people that no one cares about or even remembers anymore, does that mean that it itself is nothing more than the remnants of dust bunnies in the broom of history? Or was even that point being made just another level of fakery? What's even real here when the movie itself tells you it's all fake, but the actual telling is fake too? Does that double, triple, reverse negative cancel itself out? Mind blown.
Picasso himself said it. Art, he said, is a lie. A lie that makes us realize the truth.
So in the end, by pointing out fakery and pointlessness in all its forms, poor old Orson Welles did the same thing to his own movie, making it just another checkmark on the spreadsheet of fake and pointless things in the universe. Unless that point itself was also fake, then I don't know what the heck to believe anymore. Huh. I'm Jeremy Sockman, and I'll just save you all the 90-minute headache by giving F for Fake a hard pass.
At least that's the best critical opinion.
The best critical opinion is a load of horse manure.
Lies, 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 yeah. Lies, 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 yeah. Lies, 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 yeah. Lies, 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 yeah. Do I have to catch you out to know what's on your mind? Well, Cleopatra died for Egypt. Why of time. White ones and red ones, and some you can't disguise. Twisted